My opening take last night was don't put your energy into the Red Sox. I know it's hard for you to do. I know there's not a lot of other sports to watch at this point. But when you look at the history of the team, now they played 57 games, right? This is the worst team they've had since 2002. They started the first 56 games in 2022, 29 and 27. In 2023, they were 29 and 27. Last year in 2024, they were 28 and 28. 27 and 29 going into today's game, and they lost again in extra innings. At this point right now, the Red Sox are lifeless. The Red Sox, yet again, are a middling team. The fan base is angry. You all should be angry. But now they're dealing with growing pains from the young core. I think now we all, before June 1st of the season, the old Memorial Day check-in, they're not a team serious about playing in October. They wanted you to believe that they spent money this offseason showing you they were serious. We were wrong. This team is overrated. They're overrated. And quite frankly, there's so many things going on besides winning. The Red Sox have been walked off in 4 of their last 5 games and 6 of their last 11 road games. When you look at their lineup, the hitters in May have struggled. Abreu's 213. Rafaela's 231. Trevor Story's about to get DFA'd. He's batting 155. Campbell, who we'll get to in a minute here, is batting 120. When you look at the qualifiers of hitters in the league right now, Abreu's 117, Rafaela's 154, Story's 184, Campbell's 185. Out of 185 qualifiers, the worst hitter right now is Christian Campbell. The worst in the month of May. It's bad. The Sox rank 6th in RBI this year. 6th in RBI. Rafi, Bregman, Duran are responsible for 117 of 258 RBIs. That Joe math is 45.3%. And now Bregman goes to the injured list. The Sox going into today scored 4 runs in their last 3 games without Bregman. And they scored one of those on a passed ball. Now today they scored 5 runs in 10 innings. But the lineup right now, you mean to tell me, and this is, I am not petitioning for Roman Anthony. I want everyone to know that. But when I say this, I want to be clear on something. These numbers here, it's inexcusable that the best hitter in their system isn't called up. Once again, I'm not petitioning it. You know why? I don't think any of these young players can save the Red Sox from themselves. And I think they know it when it comes to Roman Anthony. This team is now going through growing pains. There's young players all throughout the lineup. I'll give you their cleanup hitter numbers. Do you know who batted cleanup today? Marcelo Meyer. Cleanup hitters are averaged 27th in the league at 204. Their OBP is 30th. Their slugging is 27th. Their OPS is 28th. And their strikeout rate is 28th in Major League Baseball. They don't have a cleanup hitter. So today they put the guy who's got hits, Marcelo Meyer, at cleanup. Tell me that's fair to the kid. Tell me it's fair to Christian Campbell, moving him everywhere. Second base, outfield. Oh, go try first. And in a big situation, he can't throw the damn ball home or even look for the double play. But yet Marcelo Meyer is a shortstop who was playing second base and is now playing third base and batting cleanup. And you want to bring Roman Anthony up to this? Again, it's inexcusable. They can't find a spot for the kid. At the same time, if you expect Roman Anthony to save the Red Sox, he can't save them from themselves. After 57 games, after today's horrific loss, the Red Sox, I don't know where they'll end up, but do you know where they've ended up before? In 2001, they were 34-23 and won the wild card game. The next year, they were 30-27, finished fifth place. The year after, 30-27, finished fifth place. Last year, they were 28-29 to this point. They finished in third place. You thought they were promising. They spent money in the offseason. They made a big trade for Garrett Crochet. Their younger players were going to develop. They had guys coming back from injury, and they're worse. They're worse. And I sit here and say, imagine if they had some sort of big-time prospect that could actually hit the baseball. And the reality is, you can have Christian Campbell, you can have Marcelo Meyer, you can bring up Roman Anthony. It is not going to save the Red Sox. There's problems in that room. There's problems in communication. I'm sure there's problems with the general manager. I'm sure it's the president to the owner. The Red Sox are now a team of young players at the major league level, and you're going to constantly see growing pains, and it's not about winning games anymore, people. This is not about winning games anymore. It's about massaging guys' contracts or making sure they know when they have their day off, or the younger guys got to be ready to play multiple positions because they don't know what to do with them. The Red Sox are mediocre. They're mediocre. I just think investing any more of your energy is useless because you're going to be disappointed once again by a team that no longer cares about winning. Something needs to change today after this game with the team. You can't have losses like this. Maybe they do call up Roman Anthony. I don't know if it's going to save them. But you know what? They need to hit. They need a hitter. Do they DFA Trevor Story? They might have to. Do they fire the hitting coach? Do they fire the defensive instructor? I don't know. They're not firing Alex Cora. But right now, we're not even to June 1st. And there's zero urgency with this group. The fact is, they're mediocre. They're young. There's going to be more growing pains ahead. But I don't think they're serious about winning games. We'll leave it there at 617-779-0985. I got a thought on the Christian Campbell play today. I want to get into that. We'll hear the final call of the game and just some other things regarding the Red Sox when it comes to communication. We'll get into that on the other side. Also, OTAs today. Mike Vrabel spoke to the media. I made jokes about Stephon Diggs on a boat last night, Skaz. I made jokes about it. Doesn't seem like people are joking about it today. You know, you got Stephon Diggs with Cardi B. You got Torrey Craig with Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, it's just, you can't get away from all this star power everywhere.